Good afternoon. Welcome to Trust in Hashem. I'm Menachem Avichael. Today we're going to be covering the second book, the fourth chapter of the second book, the book of Shemot, Parsha B'Shalach. It starts out with the Israelites being freed, and then of course they go to cross the Red Sea. The Egyptians follow them, and the entire Egyptian army drowns in the sea. Then they go on in their travels, and they start crying, water, 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 we need water. And what does Hashem say to them? Hashem says, and this is extremely important, Hashem says to the Israelites, if you will diligently accept my word of the Lord your God and do what is right before him and obey his commandments and keep all of his statutes, then I will inflict upon you, I will not inflict upon you any of the diseases that I inflicted upon Egypt, for I, the Lord, am your healer. Now, when we move on to, that was 15:26, we go to 17, right? 17:9, and we have a very interesting line there. Amalek is attacking the Israelites, killing off some of the stragglers, the ones that are on the very far end. And Moses says to Yehoshua, pick some men for us, go and battle Amalek. Now notice he doesn't say, look, get one of the, some person who's like, maybe the 1,000th best Torah scholar, or the 100th best Torah scholars, or the 10th best Torah scholar. Moses picks his number one student. And he sends Yehoshua, his number one student, to fight Amalek. Not like some armies do where the generals are like in the back and they send all the troops up front. No. Yeshua's right up front. He's the first one there leading them into battle. Interesting, isn't it? It raises a question. There's a lot of people in Israel that think that sitting around studying Torah protects Israel. After October 7th, 2023, by the Gregorian calendar, there was an event that took place. Over 1,200 people, men, women, children, killed, babies thrown into fires alive, burnt to death. You would think that every able-bodied person that's an Israeli would just jump up and go to their IDF office and say, okay, let's go. Give me my weapons. I got my uniform on. I'm ready to go. But you had a whole group of people that said, no. We're going to sit in our places and we're going to study Torah, and that's what's going to protect us. Well, wait a minute. Moses said, no. Even the number one Torah scholar that's alive, other than Moses, Yehoshua, is going to go out and he's going to lead the army. Wow. It's a lot different. Now, a lot of people say that the Haredi, because they're not going in, you got tens of thousands of them. Well, let's make sure we understand. A lot of Haredi do go into the IDF. There's also a lot of the secular that don't go into the IDF. So it's not just the religious, secular also are not going in. Hashem says, if you will diligently accept my word, do what is right before him and obey his commandments. Part of the actions that Hashem passes on to the Jewish people is that when you're being attacked, the entire male army, everybody of fighting age, goes out to fight them. And they're led by the greatest scholars they have. That's the way they do it. And Hashem says, when you do it and you do it right, you go to chapter 17, verse 16, Hashem says that he will battle against the house of Amalek to destroy them throughout all generations. So when October 7th took place, all the able-bodied men had gone out. It could have been taking care of business probably within a couple weeks. 3 at the most. 3 would have been a long time, because Hashem would have been doing battle for Israel. But as you can see, it's lingered on and on and on. May Hashem bring all of Am Yisrael back home from the 4 corners of the world to Eretz Yisrael. May the Sanhedrin be reconvened. May the Mashiach come in our time. Just looking to see. Maybe it could be today. Be ready. I'm Menachem Avichayel for trusting Hashem. Thank you. Have a good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom.